Welcome to the remarkable story of Appeb, a groundbreaking cylinder manufacturing company under the esteemed 1D1F platform. Today we'll delve into an inspiring journey of a visionary young man who chose to remain in Ghana and contribute to its growth rather than seek opportunities abroad.
Ghana has so many opportunities. Everything is money here. The thing you can do to get money here, you can't do in America. Right. Here, you can go to your kitchen, prepare kenke just now, go to market, just carry it house to house, you will sell. You can't do this anywhere.
Meet Mr. Appiah, a trailblazer who founded one of the biggest cylinder factories in Ghana, employing over 250 people. His decision to stay and build his nation reflects on a profound commitment to harnessing local potential and fostering economic development. Join me as we explore the motivations behind Mr. Appiah's ambitious venture and learn about his unwavering dedication to creating opportunities within Ghana. Discover how this factory, with a daily production capacity of 4,000 LPG cylinders, stands as a testament to the power and determination and a national pride. Together, we'll uncover the significance of his work, the impact on the community, and the promising future of exporting these cylinders to other countries. Stay tuned to an inspiring conversation on why Mr. Appiah chose to invest his talent and resources right here in Ghana.
Mr. Appiah.
Hello, my dear.
I can't believe we have finally met. And this is one of the biggest cylinder factories in Ghana.
In Ghana.
I can't believe it. You have over, 250 employees?
Yes.
But I want to take you back. Why cylinder manufacturing? You were actually exporting before. You were working with a company.
Yes.
So how did it all start?
My business life started when I was very, very young.
At the age of 15?
At the age of 15. You can't believe it. And by then, I was a student. I was doing business alongside the schooling.
Was your dad a business person? Was your mom a business person?
My father was a village trader. We were born in a farm place. He was then a drug peddler. He sold APC, paracetamol, Cadla, everything. At the weekends and also market days, I follow him to market. When I completed my elementary school at 1985, I came to Accra to further my education. I came to live with my sister. My sister was not able to support me, so I had to sell to support my education.
Okay.
So I've been selling rubber bag, chewing gum, and so many things at Okanshi. The time I wrote my O-level exams, I graduated by going to Togo. Lomé, Ghana, buying corned beef, sardine to come and sell. So when I completed my O-level, I didn't further it because by then I liked business very well. So I started doing business to Nigeria. Okay. So I was one of those who were buying from Nigeria.
Buying
Ghana.
what? What were you buying?
I used to buy materials.
Okay.
I used to buy shirts.
Okay.
Later on, I imported chewing gum. We call it robot. So anything profitable, I buy. I did that business for also about 10 years. Then I started China.
But before that, you are number 4 of 13.
Yes. my
Your siblings?
We are 13.
Wow.
I'm the number 4. But by God's grace, I'm able to bring all of them to a higher standard. Wow. So I started taking care of them when I was also going to school.
That's incredible.
Yes.
I want you to explain to the viewers, because on my show, I try to encourage the diaspora to come back home.
Yes.
Ghanaians who have left, even African Americans who have left because of slavery to come back home.
Yes.
And so I want you to explain how you're able to, one, build this factory, the ideas behind it, and how you will encourage others to also come. Because you've been to China, you've been to Turkey, you've been to Lagos, you've been to Togo.
Yes.
But you didn't stay in those countries. No. You decided to stay in Ghana and make it work.
I've never stayed in anywhere more than 1 month. I make products.
Wow.
So whenever I go to market, I buy samples, show to the market, see how they give comment about it. Then I go to customs to check the duty. Okay. So knowing the cost price, knowing my freight, knowing the duty, I calculate and say, oh, this one.
Did you do accounting?
I did cost accounting, financial accounting, economics. That's why I was lucky to go to commercial school.
Right.
So I also studied business law.
Okay.
So I know petty laws in business. So I'm a general contractor. So when I started this business in China, I was then importing super glue.
Okay.
Then I graduated by importing so many items, including sanitary products. I discussed this business with one guy in Ghana. That this cylinder business, how do you see? Does it move? Say yes. They bring it from Nigeria. So if I can import it, they will buy. So immediately I contacted my suppliers in China, and lucky for me, I got one company who was then in that manufacturing sector.
Right.
So I went to China to meet him. We discussed business and it was lucrative. So I started importing. And from let's say from by 2012, 2013 coming there, I was the leading importer of cylinders into Ghana. I've done this business over 20 years now.
20 years.
Yes. So when the MPP government came and introduced one district, one factory,
Okay.
I became interested. And looking at the strength that God has given me financially, I thought it was to do something for my country. So I discussed with my suppliers. They were able to help me to get all my machines, gave me 2 technicians to come and fix them for me, and we started.
So these are people that you used in China to
Yes.
help you set up here.
Yes.
The Chinese help you set up here,
Yes.
but
And
it's now fully Ghanaian.
Ghanaian 100%, even from the beginning, the start.
Okay.
They only helped me to get the machines for me.
Okay.
Because all our machines are from China.
Okay.
And you see the Chinese, the inscription, other thing, the manual, everything in China. Yeah, so
Chinese.
all the machines are from China. Then they gave me 2 technicians to make the installation and also train our workers for 1 year for us.
Okay.
So since 2022, it has been fully manned by Ghanaian technicians. Yeah, we are 100% Ghanaians here.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how was the training? How were you able to find the right people to work with you?
I had an opportunity to work with one company, and they have been in the system for cylinder manufacturing for long. And I had opportunity to meet their production manager. He had been working with the company for over 20 years. So I discussed all my problems with him, that this is a young company and I need somebody who has more experience in this industry. And he was obliged to work with me. So I was able to plug him.
Okay.
So he has been here doing all the magic for us. When he came, he has changed a lot for us.
My name is Ezekiel Mensah. I'm the head of production and technical. I've been in this cylinder industry for well over 2 decades. Currently, I'm with Appeb Cylinder Manufacturing Company, and I design and manufacture and ensure the technical qualification of the cylinders.
Manufacture of cylinders in Ghana, one needs to go through a lot of processes. You have to satisfy the Standard Authority, the Industrial Petroleum Authority, the Factories Inspectorate Division, the EPA, Environmental Protection, Ghana National Fire Service, and other key regulators in this country. If you go to our lab, you will see a lot of cylinders that have gone through tests. Because for each and every batch, a sample must be taken and it must meet the criteria. We do a day 4,000. We have about 3 lines. We can even do beyond that, depending on the demand. Our production is based on demand. So as and when we get the orders, we produce.
Currently, we produce 3 kg size, 6 kg size, 12.5 kg size, and 15 kg size. Production process starts by material selection. The standards comes out with a clear specification of the material which is meant for cylinder production. So what we do in Appeb is first to test the material, the chemical composition. From there, we test the mechanical composition. It's very critical. These are the first thing you start. So we ensure that steel material is qualified by having the right specification of alloy content. Then we check the mechanical composition too, where we check the ultimate tensile strength, we test the yield strength, They will check and the percentage elongation. These are standard requirements by the ISO standard 22911. After you are certified with all the chemical composition and the mechanical composition, you move to the deep drawing where the material are drawn into caps. Sometimes you call it shell. From the shell, you have to do trimming. When you do trimming, you need the equal ends. The top cylinder will be punched where you weld the valve seat. You weld the handle, then you're going to wear the base or the foot ring. From there, perform the sequential welding by automatic welding machine. You also do the leakage test. After the welding is done, you pass the cylinder through heat treatment. Appeb has the latest heat treatment, which has the capacity to produce using the stress relieving or using the normalizing. From there, you have to do what we call hydrostatic test. That ensure the cylinders can withstand the working pressure. From there, you have to do shot blasting, where the cylinders are clean. You know, there are certain scales found on the surface of the cylinders after heat treatment. From there, you have to do the surface abrasion. Sometimes we call it shot blasting, where the surface of the cylinders are clean before they are subjected to spraying, and they are cured in the oven between the temperature of 180 degrees and 200 degrees Celsius. Then the cylinders comes out very ready to be used, including the quality control checks that we do.
You're originally from Ko.
Yes.
Usually Ghanaians will do something back home, where they're from, where they were born.
Yes.
Why this particular place?
Actually, I didn't know this area from Adam. When I shipped my machines coming, I still didn't have land. Wow. I still didn't have anywhere. So when I came back from China searching for land, I couldn't get. I went to Tema, Kwau area, in Sawam area searching. So just about few days before my containers arrived, I discussed my problem with one of my friends that I need the land to open a factory. I don't have. He said, okay. About 2 months ago, I led Pentecost at Kaswa to buy some land. Okay. So let me go and see the owner if he still have a place to give. Then he went to meet the man. After 2 hours, he called me, Appiah, I've got a land for you. So I came to Kaswa. We all drove to this area. And behold, when I came, all this place were cassava. Already, all this land is for cassava. So that day, we talk about price, we make payment, we started putting the cassava because by the 3 days time, the containers were coming. Wow. So when the containers were coming, we were just grading the side, putting the containers there. So it's just a mistake.
And how was the land process? A lot of people coming back have issues with land.
Yes.
How were you able to get a legit land?
It's something God did, and up to today, I don't understand. When we met the landowner and discussed our issue with him, he come and showed this big farm. He said, my son, I'll give you this land. So since then, up to today, there's no one single day of litigation.
You have peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Okay.
And we have established.
Okay. One of the things that us as Africans we struggle on is legacy. When you go to the US, you go to the UK, you hear my company has been in existence for 200 years, 150 years. What are you putting in place for your children, your 3 girls, so that the legacy, what you have started, what structures are you putting in place?
This is a big problem and a big challenge for African companies, and particularly Ghanaian companies, because when you look at the public companies, even few of them are existing. And the individual companies don't go far beyond 100. Appeb Cylinder Manufacturing Company Limited has come to stay. I've made sure that I've involved my 3, as at now I have 2 kids who are grown already. I've involved them in my business fully. The senior one is taking charge of the factory, and I have import and export company and also trading company in Okanshin, which my second daughter, Barbara, is also taking control.
Okay.
So,
but before you continue, they study in the UK.
Yes.
They were raised in the UK.
Yes.
How were you able to get them back? Because usually everybody has their dream, right?
Yes.
When you give birth to a child, you don't know what they're going to become and what their aspirations will be.
Yes.
How were you able to convince your children to work for your business?
When you plant yam and it starts growing, it's not a tree, it's like a rope. So when you direct the rope, the yam can grow and go to the pot. Right from their middle school, on the secondary school, even before they went to UK for their studies. I introduced them to my business. So weekends and when they are on midterms, when they come home, I take them to shop and I teach them how to relate to customers, how to relate to your suppliers, how to relate to your bankers. So I've been teaching them this. So when they went to UK to do their university courses, I told them to do business courses because I wanted to hand over this business to them. So whenever they are on vacation, I bring them back home to work with me, to introduce them to all other things. So immediately they completed school, I gave them two options. I've given you 2 months to prepare, to come home to support me. If you are ready to come, I'll pay your ticket. I'll pay for all your things that you
need to ship. Yeah.
Then you will come home and work with me. If you decide to stay there and get your small pounds, fine. Your rent will not come again.
Hey.
Your chop money that I've been sending every time will not come again.
You will cease.
And even after 2 months, when you think it right to come back, I'm not going to buy your ticket anymore. You will ship your things and come. And if you forbid and you don't come, when it is time for me to go on my pension, I will go. Because I have told them that I want to resign from business and have my pension life very early. For now, as I stand, I have only 5 years to work for them. Now they are hiring me to work for them. They are doing their masters and they are doing some. So, if you don't come, I will give the business to anybody, be it Inzimaman, Pepe Nima, anybody. I will give the business for them to handle and give me something out. So you will come from America to come and meet somebody who's holding your father's business, but you don't have a say. He is the owner. So by putting on strict measures, they were able to run. They ran like something. And now I'm happy that the elder is taking care of the factory while the second one is also in town doing the trading business.
That's amazing. So, how important is that, what you've just stated, for people who are in the diaspora, who are in the UK, US, who have children, they have businesses, but they're not encouraging them to come back?
Yes, they are failing.
Okay.
Any business that you are doing, you need to introduce your children to, because one, it's only few companies that have been sustained by outsiders that has done very well on that one. Many of them will collapse the business for you. So it's better to introduce them, and you don't leave them to take their mind or finish what they're doing, knowing what they want to do before you draw them.
Okay.
When they are young, you introduce them so they will grow with the idea that no, we need to come and support home because this business is for you. So it's for you. And you know, this thing I always say it, nobody will employ you for you to work more and pay you more than what you bring to the company. Right. For instance, if you are a manager, if you don't give me 200, I can't give you 100.
Right.
You understand? Yeah. So since this thing belongs to you, you need to upgrade yourself, come and take over and help and build Ghana. You don't need to stay there. The knowledge you have acquired, the experience, the enlightenment, bring it home because we want Ghana also to grow.
So there's never been a day in your life where you felt like, I want to go and go to Turkey or go to China, and because you've seen how the manufacturing work. There's never been a day like that?
Never. Wow. We have big challenges, but it is inculcated in you that people have done it, so I can also do it. The first day I stepped in America, I cried. I didn't go at a good time, the cold season time. I cried. Wow. I taught him, Why? So, and in my life, somewhere 88, do you know, I was then doing Lagos, Ghana business. Okay. I had $4,000 by then. Wow. 89. And I gave all that money to Connection Man to take me to America. I tried 4 times. Anytime they arrest me and bring me back. Oh, 4 good times.
So you went
to arrest me and bring me back. You understand? So for now, I understood God that He wanted me to be a Ghanaian 100% and stay here and establish here. That's why I did not, because there were a lot of people around me who were able to go. But you were... anytime He added me to that group, all of us they will arrest us and bring us back.
Wow. But you know, there's a lot of people applying for visas to get out of the country.
Everywhere you go, there are challenges.
Right.
So anything that comes, do you know, a lot of businessmen made a lot of money during the COVID. Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of, any situation, you must sit down and assess the situation, see how you can take advantage.
Right.
We have so many challenges. Yes, Ghana is young. We are now growing. So if you are in and build it, for here, we have a lot of challenge with electricity.
Yeah.
What we are planning now is to get a plant.
Yeah.
And by the next time you come, you see all this area, we will build a very big solar plant here.
Fantastic.
You understand? So every situation, assess it and take advantage. Because when you go to Abrochi, they also pass through the same system, and now they are on top. So let's also be here and build Ghana.
So if you look at your situation now,
Yes.
right, and your friends that probably have moved to the UK, US,
Yes.
financially, do you think you're in a better position than them?
I will not even say my friends, everybody. When you take 100 people who went to stay over Abrochi,
Wow.
and those who were here, none of them, when they come near 118th of us. Some of them, when they were traveling, they were big men in terms of cash ahead of us. But when even after a few years, they come back, we have taken over. You understand? So that's why I told you that Ghana has so many opportunities. Everything is money here. Everything.
And it's cash money.
Yes, the thing you can do to get money here, you can't do in America.
Right.
Here, even you can go to your kitchen, prepare kenke just now, go to market, just carry it house to house, you will sell. You can't do this anywhere.
Right.
So there are so many things that can give you money.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
So if you take advantage of it, you earn a lot of money. Wow.
Let's talk about the impacts that you've created in this community.
Yes.
How many people you've employed. In Ghana, they say when you employ one person, you're actually employing like 10 because they have to feed their family.
Yes.
What is the impact that you've made in the area?
As I told you, even before I came, all these places were just a farmland.
Mm-hmm.
But for our factory to be established here, now we have employed almost 250 workers. And about more than 150 are from this community and the neighboring communities. And we have given at least work to them. When we came here, they were petty farmers. They do one plot of land, 1 acre of land, small.
Yeah.
And some of them also don't, because here the environment is only cassava that they plant very well. So when we came and established the factory here, all the workers, about 90% are from this community and the neighboring villages. So they are also happy. And one important thing is we host about 90% of our workers here. They live here. We house them here.
Wow.
And also we give, as you see them going, we
They're
give them
having a break
free
now.
lunch.
Wow.
They are going on break. We give them free lunch. When you go and see the banku that they are eating, you'll be surprised. We give them free.
Wow.
They don't pay electricity. They don't pay water bill. They don't pay nothing.
Nothing.
So you see the impact that we are.
That's
we are
amazing.
Very well.
That is amazing.
And we are doing very well for the community.
Let's go inside. I mean, now that the noise has reduced,
Yes.
we can go inside
Yeah.
and continue the conversation. So let's go.
Assalamualaikum. We import the steel plates.
Okay.
Before it was in a row, but our machine will have to cut them.
Okay.
So we decided that we will import the cutting one.
Okay.
Because when we cut, we get more waste.
Okay.
We get more waste. So we sat down and do a calculation and thought it was that it is better we cut them and leave all the waste in China and bring the solid products.
Okay.
So that
we can't get steel here. You can't get the steel in Ghana.
No, in Ghana, our steel, the steel that we use are virgin material. The steel, the components, they don't have it here.
Okay.
So we have to import.
Import.
We are praying that maybe in the near future, the steel companies will pay attention and also do our standard, the type of the steel.
Okay.
So we import them like this. in a plate like this.
Okay.
A flat plate. We cut them.
Okay.
It's very heavy.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we cut this one. We
Okay.
bring it like this.
Okay.
So when it comes, this machine is the punching machine. Here is the first process that we punch to get the first U.
Okay.
So when you put the camera there, you see the first U.
Yeah.
Because the cylinder is made of first 2 U's.
Okay.
We join together, we melt middle, then we begin the cylinder. So we do the punching here.
Okay. Do you see yourself expanding? Because you're doing like it's 4,000 a day of cylinders. Do you see yourself expanding?
Very, very well. We are expanding very, very fast.
Okay.
Because we started with 1 production line.
Okay.
But for us, we are in just 2019, we are in 2024. Just 3 years. The first year was just a COVID season.
Yeah.
So for the whole year, we're testing. So we started operation barely 2 years.
Wow.
You see? So, as you can see now, we are offloading new machines.
A new machine.
It also shows you we are expanding. So now, we have basically 2 production lines.
Okay.
And by next week, we will finish this line and we shall have 3 production lines.
Wow.
So
are you looking for investors or you're okay? You don't need any investors?
Actually, for now, we are 100% owned.
Wow.
We are 100% owned.
Okay.
And we are looking for international market.
Okay.
If you are able to get, and it is big, then we will. And for now, we are looking at, the government want to do cylinder recirculation.
Okay.
Cylinder recirculation. And we are one of the companies they have considered very, very much to take the lead.
Fantastic.
That's why we are preparing another line, because when it starts, the pressure will come.
Yeah.
So we need to put ourselves at advantage place so that when it starts, we will not have a headache.
So who are your off-takers at the moment? Who are the ones that are taking the cylinders?
Yeah, for now, we don't have international suppliers.
Okay.
So we basically focus on the local market.
Right.
And since I've been in this business, I told you, over 20 years.
Yeah.
We have suppliers across the nation.
Okay.
So we supply to Kumasi, some in Accra, Okanshi, Takoradi, Tamale, everywhere, nationwide.
Okay.
We are one of the biggest suppliers. All our products are all over.
Fantastic. So Makola, all the markets.
Makola, Okanshi, anywhere.
Okay.
You see the small vendors, big sellers. You see our cylinders there.
Fantastic. You know, Mr. Appiah, you've done so well.
Thank you.
For somebody that had the experience of traveling out, but you've decided to stay home and build.
Yeah.
I say, Aiko, congratulations.
Thank you.
And so I'll encourage all of you, as I always do, come back home, invest and build the motherland. Thank you for watching the show.